Islam, celebrations and festivals. Islam has some major festivals and celebrations include Eid ul-Fitr, Eid ul-Adha, Eid ul-Ghadir, Hajj, Lala al-Qadr, Night of Power, and Milad an-Nabi, birthday of the Holy Prophet. Eid ul-Fitr. Eid ul-Fitr, also known as Eid al-Fitr, is one of the two major festivals in Islam, which marks the end of the month-long fasting period of Ramadan. It is celebrated on the first day of the Islamic month of Shawwal, which follows Ramadan. The festival begins with the sighting of the new moon and is usually celebrated for 3 days. Muslims start the day by waking up early in the morning and performing a special Eid prayer, which is usually held in open spaces such as parks or mosques. People dress up in new clothes, exchange gifts and greetings, and visit friends and family members to celebrate the occasion. Eid al-Fitr is a time of joy, happiness, and gratitude for Muslims, as they have successfully completed the month-long period of fasting and spiritual reflection. It is also a time for giving to the less fortunate, with many Muslims giving to charity and providing food to those in need. Traditional foods are also an important part of the celebration, with different cultures having their own unique dishes. Special sweets and desserts are prepared and shared with family and friends in many countries. Eid ul-Adha. Eid ul-Adha, also known as Eid al-Adha or the Festival of Sacrifice, is one of the two major festivals in Islam and is celebrated on the 10th day of Dhu al-Hijjah, the last month of the Islamic calendar. The festival commemorates the willingness of Prophet Abraham, to sacrifice his son Ishmael, as an act of obedience to Allah, and Allah's mercy in providing a ram to be sacrificed in place of Ismail. The story is seen as a symbol of submission to Allah's will and the importance of sacrificing one's desires in obedience to Allah. During the festival, Muslims who can afford it, sacrifice an animal such as a sheep, goat, cow, or camel, and distribute the meat to family, friends, and those in need. The act of sacrifice symbolizes the willingness to give up things that are dear to them and share with others. It also represents the importance of showing compassion and kindness to others. On the day of Eid, Muslims gather in mosques or outdoor prayer grounds to offer special prayers and listen to a sermon on the significance of the festival. They wear their best clothes and exchange greetings with one another, wishing each other a happy Eid. Eid ul-Adha is also an occasion for visiting family and friends and sharing festive meals together. In some countries, it is celebrated over several days, with cultural and social events held to mark the occasion. Eid ul-Ghadir. Eid ul-Ghadir, also known as Eid al-Ghadir, is a minor festival celebrated by some Muslims, mainly Shia Muslims, on the 18th day of the Islamic month of Dhu al-Hijjah. The festival commemorates an important event in Islamic history, which is the appointment of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib as the successor of the Prophet Muhammad on the day of Ghadir Khum. According to Shia tradition, the Prophet Muhammad made a speech to a large gathering of Muslims at Ghadir Khum during his final pilgrimage and announced that Imam Ali was to be his successor and leader of the Muslim community after him. The event is considered a key moment in Islamic history and the importance of leadership and succession in Islam. On the day of Eid al-Ghadir, Shia Muslims gather in mosques to offer special prayers and listen to lectures on the significance of the event. They also exchange greetings and share festive meals with family and friends, and some also give to charity as a way of marking the occasion. Hajj. Hajj is an annual Islamic pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, in Saudi Arabia. It is one of the 5 pillars of Islam and is considered to be an obligation for all able-bodied and financially capable Muslims to perform at least once in their lifetime. The Hajj takes place during the Islamic month of Dhu al-Hijjah and involves a series of rituals that commemorate the actions of the Prophet Abraham and his family. The pilgrimage culminates with the celebration of Eid al-Adha, one of the 2 major Islamic festivals. The rituals of the Hajj include wearing simple, white clothing to symbolize equality and purity, performing a series of prayers and supplications, circling the Kaaba, a cubic building in the center of the Great Mosque of Mecca, and standing on the plain of Arafat to seek forgiveness and mercy from Allah. During the Hajj, Muslims from all over the world come together to perform these rituals, and to deepen their connection to the faith and the community of believers. The experience of the Hajj is meant to be a profound and transformative one, and many Muslims describe it as a life-changing event. The Hajj is a significant expression of Muslim unity and solidarity, as well as an opportunity for Muslims to reflect on their faith and to seek Allah's forgiveness and blessings. It is a major event in the Islamic calendar and is considered to be one of the most important and sacred acts of worship in Islam. Lala al-Qadr, Night of Power. Lala al-Qadr, also known as the Night of Power or Night of Decree, is one of the most significant nights in the Islamic calendar. It is believed to be the night on which the first verses of the Quran were revealed to the Prophet Muhammad by the angel Gabriel. The exact date of Lala al-Qadr is not known, but it is believed to fall in the last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan. Muslims are encouraged to spend this night in prayer and worship and to seek forgiveness for their sins and blessings from Allah. It is believed that on this night, Allah's blessings and mercy are particularly abundant and that the rewards for acts of worship are multiplied many times over. Many Muslims spend the night reciting the Quran, performing special prayers, making supplications, and engaging in acts of charity and good deeds. In Islamic tradition, the Night of Power is considered to be more valuable than 1,000 months of worship and is therefore a time of great spiritual significance. Muslims seek to observe this night with devotion, humility, and gratitude, and to deepen their connection with Allah. Milad an-Nabi, birthday of the Holy Prophet. Milad an-Nabi, also known as Mawlid al-Nabi or simply Eid Milad, is the celebration of the birth of the Prophet Muhammad, the founder of Islam. The exact date of the Prophet's birth is not known, but it is believed to have occurred in the month of Rabi al-Awwal, the third month of the Islamic calendar. Milad an-Nabi is a major festival for Muslims around the world and is observed in different ways by different communities. Some Muslims celebrate the occasion with great enthusiasm and joy, with street processions, feasting, and public speeches. Others observe the occasion with private prayers and recitations, and by reflecting on the life and teachings of the Prophet. The celebration of Milad an-Nabi has been a part of Islamic tradition for centuries and is seen as a way to show love, respect, and gratitude for the Prophet Muhammad and his teachings. It is also an opportunity for Muslims to come together as a community, and to deepen their understanding of the Prophet's life and message. While Milad an-Nabi is a widely celebrated festival, there are some differences of opinion among Muslims about its observance. Some Muslims believe that the celebration of the Prophet's birthday is not a part of Islamic tradition, while others see it as an important occasion for expressing love and devotion to the Prophet.